I'm Tommy Lee, and this is the Scam of the Week. Rick Walls, the president and CEO of Your Better Business Bureau for Northern Indiana, is joining us. Rick, how are you, sir?
Doing great, Tommy. How about you?
I'm well, thank you. And we've got an interesting topic, as always, again this week.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time and one that just seems to come back every year.
And it reminds me of the good old days with Ed McMahon.
Absolutely. Publishers Clearinghouse. So, Tommy, let me ask you, when you win your millions in that new vehicle, what are your plans?
Taking care of the family and buying way too many guitars.
That sounds like a great plan, Tommy. And it is possible for a few people each year to live out that dream because Publishers Clearinghouse does, in fact, give away cash and cars, but only to a few lucky winners. And unfortunately, scammers pretending to be from Publishers Clearinghouse have been conning people out of thousands of dollars for many years. And of course, they're still at it. Now, we've had a recent uptick of calls into our office about the Publishers Clearinghouse scam.
So this is one of those scams that never seems to go away. Are there any new twists this year?
Yeah, Tommy, like most scams, they evolve over time. And here's the recent version of what we're getting about the scam. So you receive an official looking letter in the mail that appears to be from Publishers Clearinghouse. Now, the scam letter tells you that you may have won money. You're asked to call a specific number to claim your prize. When you call the number listed on the mailing, you're congratulated and you may be asked for personal information. Now, one recent victim shared with us that they asked for her name, bank account information, and her mother's maiden name. So they attempt to sound real and confuse you with the excitement. So they may even pretend to make arrangements to deliver your prize privately or with cameras, and it's your choice.
And a lot of times they'll have that fake enthusiasm on their end to pump up your enthusiasm and make your thought process even cloudier.
Oh, absolutely, Tommy.
So do they actually send a check?
Yeah, they do. They send you a check. And when you receive the check, a couple of things could happen. So they tell you that the check they sent you is for a partial payment. And you're instructed to send a portion back to claim the full prize award. Or they may tell you you've won an advance on a sweepstakes prize. So they continue to create that sense of urgency we talked about, or that excitement. So you send them the money before you and your bank realize that it's actually a phony check. And remember that when the check bounces, you are responsible for paying the bank any money that was withdrawn. So not only did you not win the millions, but you are out any money that you sent them to cover the fake check, taxes, or other costs that they claim.
So Publishers Clearinghouse does award prizes, right? I mean, how do we know if we're dealing with the real Publishers Clearinghouse or dealing with a scammer? What's the best way to tell?
Yeah, Tommy, like I said, they do actually award a few, and but it's so rare. I mean, it's the odds of winning a sweepstakes. So they, like I said, they con you with that false sense of excitement that I may have won. So according to the Publishers Clearinghouse website, Publishers Clearinghouse will never ask you to send money, prepay taxes, or pay a fee to enter or to claim a prize. Also, Publishers Clearinghouse employees will never contact you personally by phone or mail in advance to notify that you have won the prize. They will arrive at your door unannounced to capture your reaction in person. And although people are currently reporting that they have been contacted by mail, these Publishers Clearinghouse imposters have been known to use all forms of communication to manipulate people. That includes email, social media, phone calls, texts, and emails. Of course, we have a couple of tips, Tommy. So, first of all, you're not going to win a sweepstakes that you never entered.
Right.
So you have to enter to win a true lottery or sweepstakes. And if you don't recall having entered it, it's probably a scam. We also suggest be skeptical of what you read, see, and hear. Scammers use every trick in the book and the latest technology to steal money from unsuspecting people. If in doubt, call the actual sweepstakes company directly to see if you won. So go to the actual company website and look up their number. Call that number, not the number that was listed on this bogus letter or what happens to show up on your caller ID, because we even know that phone numbers can be spoofed as well.
Right.
And read the fine print, do your research. Look for spelling errors or graphics that are a little bit off. You and I have talked numerous times about different communications we get that Walmart seems to be one that's spoofed a lot. So you might see the Walmart name, but the graphics might look different, or it might have like a dot between each letter. Just little cues that something is not right.
Right.
Remember, if you are an actual sweepstakes winner, you will never have to pay any upfront fees. And if you're told you do, it's a scam.
And as always, if you think you've been a target of a lottery or sweepstakes fraud, whether you've lost money or not, you should report it, and start right away with reporting it to Publishers Clearinghouse themselves, right?
Absolutely, Tommy. They want to know what's going on. They want to know if people are out there using their name in an illegal manner. And of course, we always suggest if you've lost money or not, make sure you report it to bbb.org, because your story can help other folks from falling victim to that same scam. And again, if you've lost money, report it to your banking institution, your credit card company, and your local law enforcement agency. We also want you to report it to FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov.
Got to have each other's backs, like we say every week. Rick Walls from the Better Business Bureau. Maybe someday we'll get our hands on that money and it'll be for real.
Hey, Tommy, when you do, we'll take a big trip somewhere.
Sounds like a plan. Always look forward to talking to you, my friend, and we will do so again next week for the Scam of the Week. And if you have any feedback on this or any other programs, you are welcome to reach back to us in the comment section wherever you're listening to this podcast. And we appreciate you being a part of the Better Business Bureau and Scam of the Week family. Rick, we'll talk to you again soon.
Look forward to it, Tommy.